Okay, it's March 28th, 2026. March 28th, 2026. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I just went to the New York City Police, NYPD 19th Precinct to get a police report with me as the victim. Long story short, I'll just say, there's this whole thing, if your cell phone gets stolen, I'm not a lawyer, verify everything yourself, use this information at your own risk. That's the precinct. So anyway, there's this thing where, if your cell phone gets stolen, sometimes it's classified as stolen, sometimes it's classified as lost. I mean, it's a long story. But anyway, long story short, my cell phone was either lost or stolen, whatever you want to decide, I don't know, about a week ago. So I was just going to make a police report. I was polite and respectful to the patrol cops. Sometimes the patrol cops at the New York City Police are nice. Sometimes they throw insults. But I'm always polite and respectful because it's never ending. Long story short, people I know pay the police. People I know pay the New York City Police to harass me. I don't have a criminal record. I don't do anything illegal. So I'm constantly going to get police reports. And every time I show up, the police are like, oh, because they just hate, the patrol cops hate getting in the middle of someone who's being harassed by the police and other law enforcement, other police. So that's why, I sympathize, even though technically, they should help me, in my opinion, but anyway, so I just went to the 19th Precinct, Upper East Side, Manhattan. So this is what I was going to say. So, again, today is, I just want to double check the date, March 28th, 2026 at about 2 in the morning. So while I was there, I'm always very, quick with them because I know, they hate dealing with me because they know high-level law enforcement are harassing me, even though they don't admit it, allegedly. So basically, long story short, I said to the cop that was writing up the thing, I said, I reported a lost or stolen cell phone a few months ago to another precinct. Can you look it up? So he starts looking it up. He can't find it. Either the sergeant or lieutenant walks over. He can't find it. And I'm they're like, it's not in here. And I'm like, wow, man, I just went into a precinct. They wrote up, they told me that they took down the information. They gave me a receipt, and then it just never went into the NYPD computer system, if you could believe that. So anyway, I just make the best of it. Like I said, I'm always polite and respectful to the New York City Police at these precincts because, I mean, the law enforcement, the police that are harassing me are never going to stop harassing me. I mean, I hope they do, but so I'm always going to have to make police reports. So it's obviously I'm not a lawyer, use this information at your own risk, whatever. But there's someone here. I just don't want to get them in the thing. So but I'm not a lawyer. I don't know anything about the law, but right now, I'm representing myself. I didn't tell those cops, but I actually have an open lawsuit against the NYPD right now. I'm literally representing myself. I'm not a lawyer. I'm suing the New York City Police right now in Supreme Civil Court in Manhattan, 60 Center Street. Obviously, I always treat everyone at the courts politely and respectfully at all times, no matter what. Security guards, other police officers, if they're there, everybody, all the people that work there, regardless, win, lose, draw, whatever, I'm appreciative to have the opportunity to represent myself in court. Anyway, so that's basically it. I make the best of all situations. I mean, what are you going to do, What choice do you have? Or what choice do I have? But I just like to document everything. And I just did think it was funny that I went to another precinct. I'm not going to say the number of the precinct. It doesn't matter. But I went to another NYPD precinct. I report a phone lost or stolen, whatever they classified. I don't care. And it just never gets in the system. And who knows who has that phone, what they're doing. But like I said, the last thing I want to say is, so it's okay, well, why are if the police are harassing you, what What is that noise? Oh, it's a plane. If the police are harassing you, why are they issuing you police reports? Well, because, I mean, they know that I know even though I'm not a lawyer, but they know that I know my way around the system. They know I know my way around the system, so they know, like, I know how to report them to like a million different places. If they're not a million, but they know I know how to report them to several different places if they deny me a police report for no reason. It's like my phone disappeared, regardless if it's lost or stolen. My phone disappeared. I have the information from the insurance. I have the bank record that I had to pay the deductible. So it's like, why are you denying me a police report? It's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if it's that rock solid, like there's times where I go to the precincts and they deny me police reports. They're like, we don't care. We're not giving you a police report. So, but there's times where they give it to me. I mean, anyway, that's it. So, markpine.com, MARKPINE, markpine.com is my website. All about the police harassing me. MARKPINE, markpine.com, MARKPINE, like pineapple, is my website. All about the police harassing me, if you want to check it out. If anybody knows how I can legally get the police to stop harassing me, let me know. I've contacted hundreds and hundreds of government and law enforcement, politicians' offices in New York City, New York State, and forget about it, the whole country, over 1,000 government offices. Long story short, in my opinion, the police control, because of the, I guess, just because they're the police. The police control, it's a nice view. It's nighttime, I don't know how much you could see, but the police control a lot of votes in local elections where very few people vote. Like, if you're watching this right now, like, do you vote in every single local election? Like, wherever you live, it doesn't matter. Wherever you live in America, whether it's Manhattan, New York City, or anywhere, like, do you vote in every single local election that you could vote in? Most people don't. So the police control a massive amount of votes in these local elections. The police provides security for a lot of politicians. I don't know, maybe all of them, but definitely a lot of them. So, you know, these politicians, you know, the police control a massive amount of votes. The police control a massive amount of votes. You know, these police are providing security for politicians. I'm not saying all of them, but I mean, all I know is I've contacted hundreds of politicians in all 50 states, and none of them have helped me at all. Like, as soon as I mention the police harassing me, either they just ignore me, or they say, oh, contact some government police oversight that's been ignoring me for the last 5 years, you know what I'm saying, or more. So it's like, oh, thanks, you know what I mean, appreciate it. Like, I couldn't have found that in Google. Why do you think I'm contacting you? Because they're not helping me. But anyway, I'm always polite and respectful to everyone that works for the government. I'm just saying, in my opinion, if you're being harassed by the police in New York City, New York State, America in 2026, I mean, I can't find, I mean, the police are still harassing me today. So, I mean, I've contacted, I'm not exaggerating, by phone and email, over 1,000 government offices, and they're still not helping me. They're still harassing me. And I'm suing the New York City police in Supreme Civil Court, and they're harassing me while the lawsuit is going on. Like, I have an open, I'm not a lawyer, I'm pro se, I'm representing myself. The police are harassing me while I have an open lawsuit in Supreme Civil Court against me. I mean, this is my opinion. Believe it, don't believe it. That's basically it. I'm going to cut it there. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. And that's basically it. See you next video. Like I said, if anyone knows how I can legally get the police to stop harassing me, because I can't figure it out.